Well, riding season is almost upon us. So, what is your ritual? What's up, Anonymous Biker USA? First time here, welcome. If you came back, thanks for coming back. Subscribe, thumbs up, all the good stuff. What is your ritual? If you've not been riding all winter, do you wait, just hop on the bike and go? Or do you have a little build-up, a routine that you do where maybe you'll take some short rides, do some practicing in the parking lot, get the feel for the bike again, like a two wheels. Because, you know, getting used to that, if you have a big bagger or touring bike, you got to get used to that weight again. I know it's like ride the bike, but if you've been off it for a couple months, you know, that first couple rides, you got to get your feet wet, because by the time riding season is over, you are leaps and bounds better than when the season first started, just because you've been riding more. So, for me, I ride year-round, so I still practice. I'll take one weekend a month in a parking lot with the big bagger and do all those Robert Simmons slow speed maneuvers and Jerry Palladino's. I have his book, so I use his exercises as well. And I find that, you know, an hour or so of that, and you definitely get a lot more proficient. I know when I get away from that stuff, or I just don't have time, and I just go ride, I'm not nearly as good as when I practice it, which makes total sense. So, how about you guys? Are you a routine, a ritual? Do you get out for the first time and you have a 20-mile loop and you're like, oh, let me just hit that, get my feet wet, get the bike back under me? Or do you purposely go to a parking lot and practice? Emergency brakes, figure eights, snowman, slow cone weave, all that stuff. If you don't practice, how come? I mean, maybe you're that good of a rider, I don't know. Let me know that too. Oh, jeez. But if you don't practice, is it a time thing, or are you just bored by it, or what? I'm curious, because it does work. Like I said, since I ride year-round, I will practice once every 4 to 6 weeks, and then I just go. When I was living up north, there was a riding season, and I didn't know any better because I didn't know to practice. And I had a sport bike, so I just got on it and went, and probably should have practiced, but totally different kind of riding, and I kind of learned how to ride that on the road. So if you're up in the areas that get winter, you guys definitely have to put the bikes away. So just curious as to what your routine is when you get them back out and get on the road. And then how about maintenance wise? Do you get them all tuned up, ready to go right before riding season, or do you do that right after riding season and just kind of let them sit, put a cover on them so it's ready to roll and you don't have to be bothered when it's time? Curious as to how you all do that. I do my oil changes and everything. I get them done once a year. I don't do them, I just take them. I don't want to be bothered with it. I just drop it off so I can do other things, take the other bike out, and just, you know, this way I don't have to wait for it. Just let it sit. When it's done, I'll go pick it up. Make it easy, convenient. So how about you guys? So, what is your riding routine when the season begins? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget,
I am Anonymous Biker USA.